is this? Tabletop Island, huh? Let's see what this is all about.
I'm a swarm of zombies, and they can fly. Flying zombies can fly and soar through the air and eat your flesh. Oh yeah? Pick a superhero? I pick Superman. And I have no arms or legs. You got no arms or no legs. You can't even do anything. What is the point? Alright, calm down, guys. I didn't really have any cards, and that was all I had, but I still have heat vision, so don't count me out of this one. I guess. Oh yeah, guys, I am Goku with scissor hands. I can go Super Saiyan and cut you to pieces. That's pretty good, Goku. Superman versus Goku. I know we've all been waiting for that one. Yeah, you guys should be afraid. And for my next ability is a piñata. Huh. Well, I'm still a swarm of flying zombie piñatas, so don't count me out just yet. You're a piñata. All I gotta do is use my heat vision and just burn you to pieces. Really? Your heat vision? All I gotta do is fly past it. It only goes in one direction and I'm swarming you. And you have no arms and no legs, so you can't really go anywhere. And for my next ability, I am secretly a vampire. You're secretly a vampire! That's so stupid! All I gotta do is cut on the lights. A bunch of flying zombies reaching for the light switch and poof! Bye-bye Superman. That was easy. Yeah, well, I can still fly. And for my next ability, I am made of paper. No! You're made of paper! You can cut yourself! You can defeat yourself! What an idiot! That's such a stupid ability! Guys, keep laughing. He's out. Oh, I know.
Welcome to Tabletop Island. I'm Bernardo, your host, and today we're going to be talking about the board game SuperFight by Skybound Games. I actually have the big box for this game. In fact, I have almost every expansion for it. I'm missing maybe 2 because they change a little bit of the elements of the game, and I wasn't a big fan of those sets. Not because I just didn't go out to get them. I could have had them if I wanted to add them to my collection. Now, I will tell you what, this was probably the first social game that I really dove into, and I got so much for it. I definitely will say that I outplayed this game, and I don't see me bringing it to my main board game group, but I will be bringing it out to a lot of newer members. But let's talk a little bit about the game. So the cards will remind you a lot of Cards Against Humanity. I tried to find a lot of games that are almost like that in that social aspect, but not that game. Because everyone has a friend or family member that owns Cards Against Humanity, there isn't a reason for me to own it myself. I'll be completely honest with you. Now with this game, you have 3 and 3 of each color card, and you're deciding a character and a special ability. And you are laying that out, everyone shows theirs, and then you go back one more time and you're drawing a random one off the top of the main deck, and that is going to be your new ability. Sometimes it can be great, others it can be bad, such as made of clay or made of paper, and then you still have to argue why you would win in a fight. Sometimes you may get something that'll make you give up immediately because there are just some that may be overpowered. Doesn't always happen because there's a lot of cards that will really balance out the game, but it does happen. And with all of the expansions, it's hard to really kind of gauge with all of that, especially if you play with everything. But the game itself, it's extremely simple. You are genuinely just arguing why you think you should win in the fight. And sometimes there are other cards or different elements you can add to the game, such as locations and challenges. I remember we ended up having a battle that looked like it was almost completely decided, but then the challenge ended up being a dance battle and Miley Cyrus ended up winning that one. Crazy. But there's so much dynamic to the game and so many areas in which you can verbally argue your decisions. I remember one time we had a statue win an argument because he was able to control the mind of someone for 10 seconds. So he controlled the mind of the Incredible Hulk to jump out of a plane because that was our location, and then immediately jumped into the mind of Iron Man, made him jump out of his suit, out of the plane, and the challenge was there was only one parachute left on the plane. And obviously the statue got it, and they won because they argued it so well. So this game has a lot going for it in terms of social, but it does rely on your creativity. So if you feel like you may not be playing, or you may not yourself be that creative, this is not going to be the game for you. I'll be completely honest with you, because it does rely on your argumental skills. But honestly, the game's pretty straightforward, and that's all I have for you guys today. Again, I'm a huge fan of this. It's easy to teach. It is fun for the whole family if you don't play with some of the prerogative expansions, and it's very like dynamic. It goes with a lot of different board game groups. The only problem is with my main board game group, when I first got this game, we played it every game night. Like, we played it for a good 3 to 4 months straight, and that can definitely get a little bit stale. And there's a lot of other social games I have that we just enjoy a lot more, or we get to the table occasionally. But honestly, that's all I have for you guys today. If you are interested in notifications, there is a bell up there somewhere. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate any feedback. I'm trying to make these videos more and more outrageous, and with your guys' help, I have been doing so. Monday, regular board game reviews. Wednesday, weekly updates / talks. And then on Fridays, my vintage board game reviews. That is all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys next time.